Hey guys, what is up? This is Baral from Univac Gaming bringing you another video about Arms Warrior, and today I'm going to bring you another basic rotation guide. The last video that I did on the basic rotation was a little bit not as good as I wanted it to be, and I wanted to make this one really special for you guys. I wanted to make it easier to understand, and I wanted to make it an all-around better video. So I'm going to talk about what a basic rotation is for a warrior in arena or a battleground, more of like a PvP sense. You can use it in any PvP you want, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to show you how to put out a lot of damage in arena and in random battlegrounds or even rated battlegrounds. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, or if you just want to say hey. I read every single comment and I try to reply to every single one of them. So thanks for watching in beforehand. So first off, let me talk about how we do damage as a warrior. We don't have mana, we don't have focus, we don't have energy, we have rage. Rage is something that you have to build up. In order to build that up, you have only a few abilities that allow you to generate rage. We have our shouts, which is a battle shout, or a commanding shout, which generates about 20 rage. That's alright, that's pretty good. You can use that while you're fighting, so you can reset that timer and you can gain extra 20 rage. Also, we have our charge. It'll generate 20 rage unless you have the glyph of Bull Rush. I use glyph of Bull Rush because it gives you 15 extra rage, and when you're sitting in defensive stance in PvP, you need that extra rage because you don't generate as much as you do, say, if you're in battle stance or berserker stance. So having glyph of Bull Rush is really, really useful to have. So, since I have glyph of Bull Rush, I generate 35 rage when I charge. Also, we have an ability called Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike is one of our main abilities. It has two bleeds. It has mortal wounds and it has deep wounds. Both of these are bleed effects. One of them reduces the amount of healing done on that target, and the other one bleed ticks, just like that one. That one's bleed ticking for 32k, and a high crit is 67k. I have the new PvP weapon, the prideful weapon, so mine may be different than yours, plus I'm on a training dummy as well. Mortal Strike will give you an extra 10 rage. So we have quite a few abilities that can give us rage, but generating that and using it is very hard to master. And I'm going to show you guys a basic rotation in order to help you master that. It's going to be an easier direction and an easier way to master that. So I'm going to show you guys a rotation, but first you need to think about a few things you need to keep on the target. There are a few abilities that you need to keep on the target, basically a priority system is what I like to call it. We have a few abilities that you need to keep on targets in order to do a lot of damage to them. First off, we have Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike will add those bleeds on them, reduce the healing they take, and it'll add those bleeds on them. Also, you can spread your bleeds with Thunderclap. Thunderclap is an ability that uses rage, and it'll spread your bleeds. So my deep wounds is on both of these targets right here. Both of those bleeds are ticking, and I'm doing extra damage, as well as another debuff is on them. That debuff reduces the physical damage they do to you by 10%. This is really good to use against hunter pets, any melee pets really, any melee classes, and that's about it. Those are the physically done classes in the game, and you can use those against them so they don't do as much damage as they normally would. And then we also have our Colossus Smash. Colossus Smash reduces the amount of it basically reduces the amount of armor they have. In that window of the time that Colossus Smash is on is when you want to use Slam. Slam does 10% extra damage while Colossus Smash is on the target. This is very useful if you have a lot of rage, but you have to watch out because you may rage starve if you don't watch your rage. So you need to make sure you have enough rage in order to use Slam. I'll get back to Slam in just a little bit. We also have one ability that I really like. It is called Overpower. Overpower is one of the best abilities to use as a warrior. It cannot be parried, it cannot be blocked, it cannot be dodged, it cannot be anything. No matter what, Overpower is going to hit on the target. This is very useful against rogues. Rogues will dodge. They have a high dodge, high parry, high block, and everything. So using Overpower on rogues is very useful, and feral druids. So what I like to do is use Overpower more than Slam and more than anything else. And then we have one more that I like to say that you have to keep on your targets no matter what. This is your most important ability, and that is called Hamstring. Hamstring costs 7 rage, and it slows the target down by 50%. On enemy targets, it's going to be for 7 seconds. on PvE targets or target dummies is going to be 15 seconds. So you have to remember that it's going to be up for 7 seconds, and you have to add that into your rotation. Now, Blizzard added something that was very nice a few patches ago, where hamstring is not on the global cooldown, so you can use it in your rotation however you want. A lot of people add it with their charge, so they automatically put it on the target, but I like to keep it on a separate ability so I can use it whenever I like. Alright, so first off, you're going to want to charge and apply hamstring. That way the target will be slowed and you can do your other abilities on them as well. So let's go ahead and say that this target is a melee class. So I'm going to have to apply that thunderclap, and then I'll show you guys what you want to do against a range class. You won't have to add that thunderclap in, but I'm going to show you guys what you want to do against a melee class first. So you're going to want to charge in, you want to hamstring, you're going to want to mortal strike, colossus smash, 2 overpowers, and your mortal strike will be right back up, colossus smash again, and right here is right where I want to talk about the slam. If you guys see, after that rotation, I have above 60 rage. 60 rage is the mark that you want to use your slam. Slam costs 35 rage. 35 rage is a ton of rage. And if you use slam a lot, you're going to rage starve really fast. That's why I like using overpower a lot. Overpower can help you generate rage, help you get that rage up, and then you can use those slams. But, like I said, you want to wait until that colossus smash is on the target. Now, let's go ahead and show that rotation again, added with thunderclap and added with that slam. So, once again, you're going to want to charge in, you're going to want to mortal strike, colossus smash, overpower, mortal strike, you want to get around the target, slam, you're going to colossus smash again, slam, and now I'm rage starve. So you have to watch out for that. And the reason I'm going behind the target, no matter what, if you're behind a target and you use slam, they're not going to parry, they're not going to block, they're not going to dodge. People cannot parry or anything behind them. It's kind of like real life. You can't dodge something behind you unless you're a superhero or something. So you want to be behind the target when you use your slams. Now, one thing I didn't do is I did not add thunderclap for you guys. And that's a mistake on my part. But let's go ahead and charge in, and let's show this rotation once more without the slams. Let's just show that general rotation that you want to keep up the whole time. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to charge in, you're going to hamstring, you're going to mortal strike, you're going to colossus smash, 2 overpowers, then you're going to want to add your thunderclap, you're going to mortal strike once again, colossus smash, 2 overpowers again, and see how I'm kind of losing rage a little bit? I'm going lower and lower and lower. That's when you strafe backwards and you charge right in. You get that extra rage, and now I have 60 rage again, and that thunderclap debuff is still on them, so I don't have to worry about it, and then I can keep going with my rotation. That's basically your rotation. You want to charge in, you want to hamstring, mortal strike, colossus smash, 2 overpowers, mortal strike, thunderclap. Same thing over and over again. You want to keep up those debuffs. You want to keep up that mortal strike, and you want to keep up hamstring especially. Hamstring is the biggest one you want to keep up. Now against ranged targets, it's going to be about the same. Even when I'm fighting against ranged targets, I like to use thunderclap. Some of you may ask why, but that's because I can reapply those deep wounds, even though I don't say my mortal strike is off cooldown and deep wounds gets taken off. I just forget that I'm damaging him. But also, if I'm playing against 2 ranged targets, say both of these target dummies are 2 ranged targets, I can apply thunderclap and both my bleeds are on them. So it's a good AoE damage that you want to apply. Now, there's one more important thing about warriors. One of our biggest things that we can do is burst and do a ton of damage to people, and that is what I'm going to talk about right now. I'm going to talk about how you burst as a warrior and what you want to do when you're bursting. So first off, you want to have that battle shout on. You want to have at least about 70 rage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in battle stance real quick so that I can generate a lot of rage, and that's what you can do. If you're not getting focused, you can generate a lot of rage, get up to that 70 rage mark, and then burst. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge in, do my rotation, hamstring, mortal strike, colossus smash, 2 overpowers, Mortal Strike again, Claw Smash. Look at that, I have 80 rage, so I'm gonna pop everything, use my 2 overpowers right before it. My Claw Smash comes back, and I'm gonna get behind the target and just slam on him. Look at those 500k crits. Yes, this is against a target dummy, but that's okay. It's doing about 100k against players right now. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that Claw Smash is on. Some of you may be asking, how are you getting Claw Smash to proc? Well, your auto attacks have a 10% chance to grant that Claw Smash to come back up. And then you can reapply it, and it will, if you guys saw, it would be a yellow, like a half O around me, and that means Claw Smash is back up, and I can use it again. But you want to make sure you're not overlapping them. If it comes back off cooldown, it's not going to reset itself if you don't use it. It's just going to be back, and it's just reminding you. So you don't want to overlap them. So let me show that. So say I'm attacking, doing my normal rotation, Claw Smash comes back, Claw Smash is already on the target. I don't want to overlap it until it's off again, and then use it again. Kind of like that. You want to keep it up on the target because it's going to keep coming back. I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope it showed you guys how to do damage. I hope it taught you guys some new stuff. If it didn't, if you guys have some really hard questions for me, feel free to leave one down in the comments down below. I will read every single one of them. I will try to reply to all of them because I want to help you guys out as much as I want. I want you guys to get better than me. Now, I'm not really that good of a player, but I want you guys to get better than me. I want to see people better than me, and I want to see them whispering in game saying, dude, you helped me out, man. You are awesome. So I want to see that. So if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions, or if you have anything else that you just want to say, hey, leave a comment down below and I will reply to you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Feel free to press that subscribe button. It helps us out, lets us know that you love us as much as we love you. Also hit that like button. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see all of you in the next one.